With every Mortal Kombat game, or every NetherRealm game for that matter, there comes guest characters. Characters from other franchises crossing over into the Mortal Kombat universe and fighting them. And for the next Mortal Kombat game, Mortal Kombat 12 or whatever the next Mortal Kombat game it's called, that game is going to have guest characters. So today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 most wanted guest characters for Mortal Kombat 12. First things first, remember that I have a character request voting poll that you guys can all participate in, and I'm trying to make this the biggest character request voting poll in the community right now so I can get an accurate view of what the community is wanting on the Mortal Kombat 12 roster. Remember, all I'm asking for is your top 5 most wanted characters, how many new characters you want, and which guest character you want, now that we're on the subject of guest characters. The voting poll is almost at 2,000 votes, and if we could get it to 5,000 votes, that would be super awesome. I'm going to be revealing the results of that poll in a later video, so make sure you stay tuned to this channel for that. So make sure you have your Mortal Kombat voice heard and click the link down below to vote. Also, remember to join my Discord. We're trying to make this the biggest Mortal Kombat Discord out there, and you can help make that happen by clicking the link down below and joining in the discussion. So if you're in the mood to talk about Mortal Kombat 12 or whatever else you want to talk about, go ahead and join the Discord. The link is down below. With that being said, let's talk about my number 5 pick. And my number 5 pick is going to be a little bit of a safe one, and it's a guest character that we've already seen. And that character is Kratos. Yes, I would love to see Kratos again. I really liked him in Mortal Kombat 9, and I would like to see NetherRealm give it another go for Mortal Kombat 12. I feel like there's a lot more you can do with Kratos now, especially due to the fact that he's had 2 new games recently, and the character approach this time around would be very different because Kratos is a very different character in today's time than he was back in MK9, back in 2011. Unfortunately, I don't think it's very likely we will see Kratos as a guest character again in Mortal Kombat 12 because he is a PlayStation exclusive character, and NetherRealm has not done console exclusive characters since Kratos in Mortal Kombat 9. And again, that was in 2011. But remember, this is a list of guest characters that I want to see regardless of how likely or unlikely their chances are. The next guest character that I think I would really enjoy seeing in Mortal Kombat 12 is another video game character, and that character is, you guessed it, Doomslayer, or Doom Guy. Now, I will admit, I haven't played any of the Doom games. I know I should get on that. Don't worry, I will be playing the Doom games. Maybe I'll play it on a future stream, who knows? But I have watched gameplay of both Doom and Doom Eternal, and I can definitely say, yeah, I think Doomslayer would work in Mortal Kombat. Now, I know you might be asking, why would you want a character from a video game you haven't played? I'm mainly interested in the fact of having video game guest characters instead of popular movie and TV characters. Now, that's not to say that those characters are bad, and I'm not interested in that. It would just be a nice breath of fresh air to have video game guest characters in Mortal Kombat again. And when you're talking about video game guest characters, Doomslayer is pretty much at the top of the list. So yeah, Doom fans, even though I haven't played the games, don't worry, I will change that. I'm 100% with you in having Doomslayer in Mortal Kombat. Let's make it happen. At number 3, we have Ash Williams. I'm mainly putting him on this list because I feel like we got robbed from his appearance in Mortal Kombat 11. In case you guys forgot, Ash Williams was supposed to be a guest character in Mortal Kombat 11, but for some reason he got canceled, and I believe the rumor is that the people who worked with Ash were just being really hard to work with, and at the end of the day things just fell apart. But Bruce Campbell was set to appear as Ash. He was supposed to be the face model and the voice for Ash in Mortal Kombat 11, and I would love to see that. That's something we never got to see, and who doesn't want to see Bruce Campbell interact with the Mortal Kombat characters? That's just like a fun thing to imagine. There's so much you can do with the character. So yes, let's try to do Ash one more time for Mortal Kombat 12. If they can do it, let's do it. But I'm not sure exactly how likely it is because we don't know exactly why Ash was a canceled character in Mortal Kombat 11. At number 2, as you can probably guess from the gameplay in the background, we have Ghostface. I'm a very big fan of the Scream movies, and I'm a very big fan of the character, and you can do a lot of interesting things with Ghostface because there's always 2 killers in the Scream movies. There's always 2 Ghostface in the Scream movies. So you have to ask, how would that work in gameplay? Assuming Tag Team is not already in Mortal Kombat 12, this could be a tag team type of character. Maybe during a combo, you pop your opponent in the air and then another Ghostface comes in and finishes the combo. Or maybe when you win a round, you can see the two killers tag in and tag out, so they take turns fighting your opponent. I mean, that's just such an interesting concept. There's so much you can do with two characters in the same slot, and we haven't really seen that before, besides maybe Ferritor, but Ghostface would work differently, and it's just a whole new can of worms that you can open, and that's what you want out of a new character or out of a guest character. You want them to be interesting in the game. There is a new Scream movie coming out, and there was one that came out last year. So Ghostface is in the media right now, and I think it's a very, very big possibility that we could see Ghostface in Mortal Kombat 12. And last but not least, the one guest character that I really, really want in Mortal Kombat 12, and if you've been following my channel, you know who that character is, and that character is Michael Myers. Michael Myers is the only slasher villain that NetherRealm has not done, at least the founding fathers of the slasher villains. They've done Freddy, they've done Jason, they did Leatherface, but they have not done Michael Myers, and I think they just have to do it at this point because that's the only one you have left. That's the only one that you need to do. Now, I've heard it before, and I know I'm gonna get in the comments now. People are gonna be saying, Jason is the same as Michael Myers. Michael Myers would be the same as Jason if he was in Mortal Kombat 12. If you watch the Halloween movies as much as I have, and if you're a big fan of Michael Myers like me, you would know that Michael Myers and Jason are very different characters and would play very different if Michael was in MK12. I don't know if you guys remember, but I made a whole video breaking down how Michael would play and how different he would be from Jason. So if you want to watch that video, go and click the link down below. But to summarize, remember, Jason is a brute and he has a very aggressive playstyle. Michael Myers is not that type of character. He's very tone and he's very quiet. Those two character traits alone scream different playstyles. I know a lot of people know me as the guy who doesn't like guest characters. I mean, everybody remembers me from Mortal Kombat X, where I did a whole rant on the Combat Pack 2 guest characters and stuff. And honestly, I still hold the same view. I will still prefer Mortal Kombat characters over guest characters. Anytime I'm presented with the two options, I will always pick a Mortal Kombat character over a guest character. But the reason why I haven't really been against guest characters these past few games is because, well, I believe the main roster, or the base roster with the Mortal Kombat characters, or with the DC characters in the terms of Injustice, have been very, very good so far. I haven't really had a problem with the rosters of those two games. I did have a big problem with the MKX roster, and I believed a lot of Mortal Kombat characters were missing out of that game that should have been in the game. But again, I didn't have that problem with Injustice 2 or Mortal Kombat 11. So really, because I was satisfied already with the characters that I had, you could have added like whoever the fuck you wanted to add, and I wouldn't really care because I was already satisfied. I already had what I wanted. And I suspect I'll probably have that same experience again for Mortal Kombat 12. But yeah, guys, those are my top 5 picks for the guest characters that I would like to see in the next Mortal Kombat game / Mortal Kombat 12. Let me know which guest characters you guys would like to see in the comments below. I know some of you guys are waiting for my next live stream news. I promise you guys, I'm having that finalized. I'm almost there. If you don't hear an update about it in the next video, definitely you will the video after next. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a big thumbs up and subscribe for more Mortal Kombat content. I'll see you guys in the next video.